Problem on the Court 9-4. This will Go Dine, tune in to the show.
Dogsta The Problem on the Court 9-4. This will Go Dine and you already know.
Dogsta The Problem on the Court 9-4. This will Go Dine, tune in to the show. Dogsta The Problem on the Court 9-4. This will Go Dine, tune in to the show.
What Go Down, man? This is a new episode of What Go Down on the Court 9-4, man. To my left, I got the homie Astro Inch. What go down, man?
What's poppin'?
Chillin', man. You good?
Everything good.
Beautiful Sunday out here, man.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Feeling good. It's almost Christmas time, a couple of days from Christmas. Think we're gonna have a cold Christmas, man? Or you think, like the past couple of years, we're gonna have a hot one?
Well, since I've been here, it's kind of been on and off.
Yeah.
I'm hoping for a warm Christmas, actually.
You want a warm Christmas, man?
Bro, I'm from Philly, bro. It's always cold and always snowing and all that. My first year here, when I got here,
Yeah.
I was able to wear a shirt unbuttoned with no shirt on under it for Christmas. Fell in love.
But see, down here, man, we like them. We always, like, everybody brag about wonderful Christmas, cold Christmas, white Christmas. We don't get the pleasure of having snow.
Right.
So we at least want something cold. You know what I'm saying? We want, it's hot enough in Texas, man. And then on top of that, you big on gumbo?
Not really. No.
See, at least my family with gumbo, you gotta eat it. I don't wanna say you have to eat it when it's cold, but it's best to eat it when it's cold. You know what I'm saying? You got your pot of your shrimp, your crabs, your sausage, all that shit.
See, I like gumbo. The only reason I don't, well, here I don't, I'm gonna say, because they use pork sausage and stuff. I don't eat pork.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's why here I'm not big on gumbo, because it's like anywhere you go, it's gonna have pork in it.
Yeah.
I'm a Muslim, so I don't eat pork.
Okay, understandable. And then you just tell them, say, can you make me a special bite? If you got a family down here?
No. See,
damn, you want to eat?
Yeah.
The missus?
Just me and the wife.
The wife? She from down here?
No, she from Philly too.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Y'all got any close friends that do gumbo?
I mean, we got friends, yeah, but I don't, none that really, fuck.
Man.
No, it's not that I don't trust you.
No, because hey, gumbo is a topic that you can't trust everybody gumbo.
No, you know what's crazy?
Just like potato salad.
See, I don't even eat potato salad.
Greens, see, nah, oh man.
I don't eat potatoes. I never ate potato salad at all. Never.
Oh, man. You had the wrong potato salad?
No, it's just not something like, not like when you a kid, you see something and you don't like how it even look. Like, you know what I mean? So I was a kid, I didn't even like how potato salad looks. So I was always, I ain't eating that. So I never ate potato salad. I couldn't even tell you how it tastes, so I can't say I like it or I don't. I just say I don't eat it.
What's something else?
Now, if we talking greens, I mean, I kill some greens for sure.
But you don't trust everybody greens, do you?
No, because everybody don't make it right.
Exactly.
So I don't trust everybody food, period, to be honest with you. You feel what I'm saying? I'm one of the people, I'll go to your cookout and be there just drinking.
Yeah, okay. Damn.
I'll mess around and won't even, I'm cool, they don't even look good. I mean, I don't trust everybody food, I don't trust everybody, period. So that's just me.
I understand. I'm a visual. If I look at it, I mean, looks can be wrong,
I'm about to say, looks can be deceiving. I done seen some good food look good, and you go in their kitchen, and their kitchen looks total opposite of what the food look. That's a turn off right there in itself to me.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Even though, to keep it 100, some of the dirtiest places have some of the best food. They're going to look.
Hey, the restaurants, they be hole in the walls. And everybody love that shit.
Bomb, though.
Then when they pick up on customers, they're like, let's redo it or let's relocate. And they get these uppity ass looking businesses. And the food just be like, God damn, you're right. It be them hole in the walls, man. And they literally be having holes in the walls. Shit.
It's real. Like, I'm from Philly, so our Chinese stores, it looks crazy. It's probably, who knows, walking around up in there, but the food is about to be bomb.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep 1,000, so I'm gonna eat that.
So as y'all can see, he keeps mentioning he's from Philly. So I really got to get into it. But first, your name is Astro Inch, if you don't mind me asking. Because I'm from Houston.
Right.
So I think Astros is like the Houston Astros. But when did you start doing music and where did the name come from?
Well, I originally started rapping at like 12.
Okay.
I mean, but I started taking it serious about 16, 17.
Okay.
And my name was Inch at first. It was just Inch. That was my rap name.
Okay.
As you see, I'm short, so everybody I hang with is tall. So my homeboy was like, give you the name Inch, like, I mean, short. So that became my name. Like, I really didn't like it at first, but the next day I went to school. Everybody knew my name.
But you had no choice but to roll with it.
I rode with it. I didn't have a rap name anyway.
Gotcha.
So then I used to always be like kind of little fly a little bit. So you know, it was like, man, a little astronaut coming in. So
okay,
I
that
took
makes
that
sense.
astronaut inch, and then I just chopped it down. Like astronaut is long as hell, so just chopped it down Astro Inch.
Yeah.
I've been Astro Inch since I guess like 18 or something like that.
Gotcha. And it fits. I'm gonna say it fits moving to Houston.
Yeah,
Because,
when I first got here, everybody, you mean like the baseball team? No, not like the baseball team. I was, you know what I mean? I was who I am before I came here.
But not even that. We got NASA down here. You know, this is the space. You know,
Right.
space center. You know what I'm talking about? So astronaut, Astro.
You know what's crazy? I didn't know that until I moved there. I didn't know this was where NASA was at.
Yeah.
Until I moved there, like somebody else told me that also, and I was like, oh damn. I'm like, you know, maybe it was just meant for me to be here.
That's what I'm
You
getting.
know what
So
I'm
and then
saying?
you can go shoot either the project cover at NASA or shoot a video at NASA. Just you know, I'm just shooting ideas.
Hey, listen, I like that. I like that. I like that.
In the NASA gear just going down.
Hey,
You got your
listen,
logo on that bad boy. I'm just saying.
Hey,
man.
look, I like where you're
I'm
going.
just saying, man. I'm just saying. Nah. So one thing I do want to ask, because when we speak Philly, like, how old are you if you don't mind me asking?
I'm a good age. I don't like to speak my age. You know?
Okay, I'm 33. You close to 33? Matter of fact, I'm a bad. That hurts. Yeah, you up there. I know you up there. I'm not gonna say his age. You don't like speaking on age. So you familiar with when you was around when Will Smith was popping?
Yeah.
Fast forward, you get to see state property popping.
Facts.
Fast forward, I'm pretty sure it's gaps. You got Kevin Hart in the middle of somewhere.
Yeah.
I know I'm leaving out people. Of course, Gilly with Cash Money and him beefing with Wayne at one point. You got to witness all that.
Right.
And then we came to see Meek. Oh, my bad. I left out Cassidy. I'm sorry. I left out Cassidy.
Cassie has
and then everybody he was affiliated with, whether it was like ARAB and
free ad.
damn, and that shit's crazy.
Yeah, free ad. All right.
That shit's, I don't want to get into it, but
Right.
man, free ARAB. I fuss with Ab. Just top going to Philly, man. So you had Cassidy, and who was the other? I can't think of his name at the moment, but it was a cat that be spitting with Cass, that be on the tapes other than ARL when Cass was doing all the mixtapes. Anyways, I can't think of his
I don't
name.
know. I would say it's
One dude, whenever like Cass will finish, this dude will backdoor our ARL will backdoor. It was on some Cassidy mixtapes that he was doing like his happy birthday mixtapes and all them tapes around that time. I can't think of it. I'm tripping, but
I'm trying to think who you talking about though.
but then you have Meek come, and then it's like, of course we see Philly, we hear Philly, and of course the style is different between the time Will Smith was doing it to the time Meek is doing it now.
Facts.
You coming to Houston, how has that like change been for you? Like, were you already on Houston music big before you came down here, or?
I've always liked Scarface. I mean,
Yeah.
that's because Scarface used to do stuff with Beans.
With Beans,
do
yeah.
Stuff with Jay-Z, like, you feel what I'm saying? So I was definitely big on Scarface. Other than that, I mean, I knew who Slim Thug was,
But wasn't on him.
but I wasn't really. I mean, I didn't really listen to him. I mean, no disrespect to him, I still don't
Yeah.
really listen to him.
Yeah.
I knew who Killer Calion was. I mean,
Okay.
and to me, that's your best spitter in Texas. Period. That boy.
Okay.
That's a different type of rapper right there. I mean, to me, lyrical wise, like I think he the best person I ever heard in Texas. Right?
Yeah.
Like as far as rap.
Bar wise.
Yeah, bar wise, I don't think nobody touching him at all.
So of course you was familiar with the Chameleon there. You was familiar with Mike Jones, of course. Still tipping was everywhere.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But like, was our music like? I would say at least was that played down there in Philly a lot? Was Still Tipping and the Mike Jones?
Still
and
tipping,
Paul?
yeah, Mike Jones and all them. Yeah, that was that. It wasn't big, but I mean, it wasn't like as big as it was here. But yeah, we definitely Mike Jones was definitely getting played. Yeah,
Okay.
We was. I mean, 832. I mean, we was singing along that too. Like, yeah.
What about Flip? Because Flip was fucking with Cassidy in a minute.
When Flip was Flip. Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, what I'm saying when he was, I mean, when he was actually like, you know,
active.
Yeah, active. Yeah, he was. Yeah, I listened to a lot of Flip. I mean,
Okay, cool.
like me, I always listen to different. Like me, I always been a down south type of dude though. Like when I was a kid, I wasn't trying to be like Philly rappers really. Like, I mean, I was big on No Limit first, and then when Cash Money came out and Lil Wayne came out, you couldn't tell me I wasn't Lil Wayne. He felt
Soldier Rag and everything.
Girl, Lil Wayne was kind of like inspiration of me starting to rap. Like seriously,
what's up.
My first rap it wasn't even really a rap. I really took his flow on a song, and really that's how I learned how to rap. Like, I mean, I just was taking his flow on the song and rapping along with it and using some of his words and then just putting my words in there. That's how I taught myself how to rap. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know how to break down bars and none of that. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't even know what a flow was. I had to just take from something, like hear something, you know what I mean? So I kind of did that, and I just started rapping, and then I started writing my own stuff or whatever. To me, I mean, now saying that it was horrible, I'm quite sure, like, you feel what I'm saying? But basically, that's how I literally trained myself to rap. Now, I barely listen to people like that, like me, because I don't even want to sound like nobody.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, don't take it the wrong way, but now that you kind of say that, I can in the Rockstar joint, I can kind of hear a little similarity. Like, I can hear, I mean, listening to that, I can hear Wayne. I guess that makes me feel like I can hear Wayne on that same track. Like, the way your cadence is, or like your delivery is on that song. And the way you hit it, I can hear some Wayne influence, I would say, like that.
But that's dope for me. I'm fine with that.
But I wouldn't have picked it, until you said it, I probably wouldn't have picked up on it. But now that I'm thinking about it, like I said, your deliverance on the song, I can kind of hear it.
No, it's crazy. Rockstar wasn't written. Rockstar is my only song to date that I literally, everything off the head.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now, would you rather write or would you rather spit?
No, I really, to me, I like better when I write it down, because I can cater to it a little bit more. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Rockstar was, I want the people, like, if I'm hype about something, then it's gonna motivate the hell out of me, and that's what's gonna make me really, you know, go on the song, whatever. Rockstar, we was drunk, and I mean, in the whatchamacallit, somebody like, oh man, I need something for this movie I'm about to put out.
Yeah.
And he played the beat. I didn't even like the beat. I mean, to be honest, like, I mean, we just, like, us talking in the studio, I'm telling, man, I live life like a rock star. I don't, like, you feel what I'm saying? They talk about how, like, you know, I be drinking and whatever. And I'm like, man, I'm gonna turn up. I live life like a rock star. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then at that, they was like, yo, you should, like, talk about that on here. I was like, you think I can't? And then, you know, start going. And next year, I know, I got a whole track. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. I mean, that was my first time ever doing something like that, though.
Okay, cool. I want to stay on Philly because I've never been. I just know it from music and from TV. So does everybody really battle like that? Like the way we see how Meek came up, or like Cassidy came up, or like the infamous the Freeway versus Cassidy video. Like, does everybody, or does majority of the rappers have to go through that battle stage? Or just
now it's not like that, but like, I mean, growing up, yeah, it was like that. It'd be on site. Like, if I hear you popping on whatever street you live on or whatever part of town, you might be from North Philly, I hear you popping, but they know I'm popping on the west side.
Yeah.
I mean, you might have heard of me or whatever, and then it's like, all right, well, we're gonna pull up. I mean, you might pull up on me right where I'm at. I mean, with a gang of your homeboys, y'all hop out. Most people might think we about to get into it. Oh, we about to battle right here. Like, I mean, boom. You gotta be on site with it. You go. You know what I'm saying? I done battled 3 people in one day before.
Damn.
I mean, my homeboys, like, I was talking trash in school. I was like, man, can't nobody fuck with me. I said, I'll kill everybody. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever. Boom. So my homeboy was like, man, you just swear you. He was like, all right, I'm gonna just get somebody. And he went and got somebody, trashed him in the stairway. Boom. I'm in crib, chilling, eating dinner. He called, I got somebody for you. Come there, I trash dude. Boom. His homeboy jump in. I trash him. Now I'm trashing 2 people. Like, you feel what I'm saying? The battle thing was fun back then. I mean, now I can't really do it. Battle rap changed, and I got the temper problem. So it's like, you can't say certain things with me. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I love watching battle rap. Like, I watch, you know, URL, stuff like that. Yeah. But like, stuff they be saying, like, you know, I mean, you say the wrong things. Talk about like my little brother or my grandmom or something, like, I'm gonna go inside your head.
Gotcha. Okay. So, so you said it changed. Now I want to ask, because to me now it's totally different in the sense to where I know back in the day, even like at school where people just had battles in Houston, it was always what you had on, what you this, what you that. So it was always off the top. But now it's like, okay, we're gonna plan the battle months ahead or weeks ahead. Let me get my rounds written.
Yeah, that's how it is now with like the organized battle rap.
Yeah.
Like in Philly, it was you might not be going off the head, but it was like my best versus against yours. And it's until, like, you know, it ain't nobody saying, oh, we only gonna go 4 rounds. It's until you can't rap no more. We might be out there going you know, 6-7 rounds or whatever, or you gave in, I'm still going on you.
Yeah.
You automatically lost. You ain't have enough bars to, you know, continue going with what I got going on.
Gotcha. Okay. Real quick, we're gonna take a quick break, man. We're gonna get into the first segment, which is called the countdown. And what the countdown is you play on your TRL, your 106 and Park. What would allow you to see a video from the artist that's on this episode? So, what video you want these people to see from?
We're gonna do the intro off my tape, depending on my mood, dropping December 31st. Make sure y'all get that on all streaming sites. And this is titled Depending on My Mood.
All right, we're gonna get into this and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Strizzy, Astro,
Support reach.
depending on the mood that I'm in, I be wildin'. Love seeing niggas get shook and I tap pockets. Facts. I had a dream, I got signed and it's gon' happen. Been through a lot of bullshit just to fill Jacksons. Back in the day, haters told me I should quit rapping. Home of the crab in the barrel and I'm still snapping. End of the show, encore and we still clapping. These niggas all need Oscars, they still acting. They bring the lights and the cameras when it's time for action. We bring the knives and the hammers and we get it cracking. I drink the Henny cause it replaced my pill habits. And I ain't never got high just to feel savage. I've been there, I've been through hell and been back. That's why everything is fire where I put my pen at. Worst of the wise, Strizzy spit bars and hurt pies. All black suit on Pharaoh, Gumbo bow ties. Gotta keep it with a nigga when a nigga flow by. 2Ks when I ball cause a nigga so loud. Tell him run up if you wanna and Strizzy you fuck your fun up. Wifey only bitch and she want me to put the gun up. Cheating with the heater from sundown to sun up. You get shot either way if you're sundown to sun up. I'm a Gemini, my mood switch. Comma on some goon shit. Henny make your bitch taste better, Uncle Moon shit. Depending on what mood I'm in, checks getting fucked up. Young nigga with this shit, so don't you get it fucked up. Tryna put my niggas on, the others getting tough up. They was in my A when I was down bad and fucked up. Strizzy getting stocky, ain't no way that they can stop me. Pull up on the Aki, 100 rounds up in my choppy. Fuck around and spill a nigga noodles for the broccoli. Said I fuck around and spill a nigga noodles for the broccoli. Here I'm sneak dissing. Flex on them and tell them keep listening. Claiming that they flexing, how I'm flexing? We gon' see the difference, ball on them. Go hard and never fall on them. Ride till the wheels fall off and never stall on them. Try and do my thing, ain't got no time to be patient. Bar so hot, I miss ciphers with Satan. L to the face and Henny, my only chaser. I was trying to see the mills like Meek before the chaser. Hellraiser, I smell like money and smell paper. I ain't Portland, I ain't trying to leave a trail when I be blazing. Yikes. I ain't Portland, I ain't trying to leave a trail when I be blazing.
Depending on my mood. Depending on my mood.
Astro, yeah.
All right, man, we is back. That was the intro from his new tape, Depending on My Mood. We'll get into the YouTube link later. I'll let you know how to, subscribe, like, and all that. We'll give you all the links to the social media and everything at the end of the episode. Project-wise, you said this is the new tape. Do you have a release date on it?
December 31st.
December 31st. So you starting off the new year with a bang. Just
Yeah.
go in, give y'all something.
Make 2020 Astro Inch / asterisk, year. You know what I'm saying?
So on this project, is it like you spit on other people's beats? Is it all original material?
Everything, all customs, everything.
What's some producers we can look forward to on there?
Who produced
that you can shout out
on there? I got my man Blaze on the boards.
Okay.
Shout out to Blaze. He produced on there. Got a producer named Cormel gonna be on there. Who else I got on there? Light Skin Kobe on the beat. That's pretty much it.
How many tracks we looking at?
We looking at 10.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
I know people attention span is a little, different now. So.
Hey, the game didn't change.
Yeah,
the game has changed.
So
like
I ain't giving them too much, man. It's just a nice amount for you to ride to.
So, in your opinion, and I mean, this project has 10 songs, and we see how things have changed to where people more so focus on just dropping single after single or giving people EPs. Like, I think that's the direction I kind of want to go with the EPs. But then people be like, damn, why you didn't give us more songs? And to me, it's like, I feel bad, but then I'm like, okay, it's a good feeling because they anticipate more, they want more.
Yeah.
Do you think it's smart to go, like, what route do you think is smart? Like, I mean, outside of going to 10 track with this one, is this your first project? I mean,
I mean, we can say my first official project.
Official, okay.
Yeah, set up.
So like you dropped like mixtapes before prior to that, like on other people's beats or original?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
On other people's beats. I mean, when I was younger though.
So, and we'll get back to that. Outside of that, do you think it's okay, so say you drop this on the 31st, your next project, how will you determine on what direction to go? Would it be an EP or what you?
Well, I already know what my next one already gonna be. It's gonna be an EP. It's only gonna be 4 tracks. So I already know when I'm dropping it, whatever. I'm like 2020. Like I'm doing everything very strategic.
Gotcha.
I'm like I said, I'm trying to make 2020. You know how everybody say, "Oh, this gonna be my year" and all that. I'm not into really saying it's gonna be my year or nothing like that. I don't know how life gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I'm gonna say that I'm gonna make it the year where as though I make some noise. I'm gonna be consistent. I'm gonna put out this music as much as I can. You're gonna see a lot of visuals from me. You're gonna see me hitting these stations. You'll see me on here again. I mean, speaking into existence type shit.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. You meant to comment that, so this is your first official project, but you said that you had mixtapes when you were younger.
Yeah.
When you say when you were younger, like what do you mean by that?
Like I was like 15. I dropped. It's probably still. I'm quite sure it's still on that Piff. If that Piff is still up and running, I don't even know.
It is. I was just talking to somebody about that.
I would say I don't go on there. So if you go on that Piff, you can hear the transition. If you wanna go and hear the transitions from where I was then to where I am now, it's called Life of a Hustler. I mean, you can tell like my cadence of rap done changed. I mean, back then I was a little violent in the streets all the way type of person, like, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And you can really hear from it. Now, everything I do music wise is either I'm going through it now, I went through it, or I literally was around to see it done. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So ain't too much fabrication. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Some people be like, oh, I'm driving in a Lamborghini. You won't hear that from me.
And that's what be killing me.
I ain't never been inside of a Lamborghini a day in my life, so why I'ma rap about it?
That kills me, and it's not to be mean, because I know people that do it, and this is not no offense in no shape, form, or fashion. My thing is, like, how do people say, like, how do we say we do real as we real, but then everything, I don't say everything, but a lot of stuff we mention, we reference in our songs is like you said, Lamborghini. Pull up in a Lamborghini, diamonds all down my neck, and it's like, I know I can't say that shit, because you never seen any diamonds on my neck. And you, like you said, I ain't been in a Lamborghini. I'd have been in the Chevrolet Equinox and the Nissan Altimas. You know what I'm talking about? I can't talk. And you'll hear it. I got a song called Speakernox. I flip speakers in my Equinox. It's a Speakernox. I can rap about that shit all day.
I respect people that rap more about what they really about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could say like diamonds on my neck, because I had diamonds on my neck before or whatever. Like, like I said, I speak about things that I either past done. Like, you might hear gun bars, and you may hear I don't really rap about selling drugs. Like that, but I've sold drugs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you might hear gun bars and whatever. Like, that's because I still carry guns. You know what I'm saying? So, and
it's legal in the state of Texas, like we mentioned on the last episode. So we don't need y'all on no slick shit.
Don't try it. Don't try 6ix9ine me. You know what I mean? Pause too. No, I had to throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I mean? Yeah, like.
I was thinking of rap, but I didn't think of shit to you.
Hey, listen, I had to let it be known.
I didn't have to. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? People they be wilding. You know what I'm saying? But like, so I'm not in the streets like I used to be though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, but I can still rap about that because I come from that, and I was in the streets for so long that I'm
it's in you.
Yeah, like, I'm certain I'm good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't gotta fraud about, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna hear it. Like, I got one line where I'll say something about a Wraith, like, you know what I'm saying? But I've sat in a Wraith before, but what I said in the line, I was saying that I'm speaking it into existence. Like, you know what I'm saying? I make sure I say that there. I'm not saying like, oh, I just be in a Wraith, because I don't. Like, you know what I mean? I pulled up in whatever car I just pulled up in, you know what I'm saying? It ain't a Wraith. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm not one of them people. I don't talk about stuff that I don't do. You'll never hear me saying like, oh, I sold heroin, because that's one drug I've never sold before in my life. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have motherfucking heroin fiends coming up to you like, hey man.
Yeah, like, I don't do no fraud in my raps.
Got you.
Everything is 100. I keep it a Goya.
Alright, so kind of still on the same subject. Prior to us going there, we kind of chopped it up a little before. You were saying how like you had a hiatus where you kind of stopped. So I guess that was from that era, from that time, from that tape. Yeah. Was it like right after that, or was there anything that led up to you kind of giving it a break?
Well, like we spoke before, I had a situation where I was with an independent label that was messing with Koch. They were on some nonsense. I was in the middle of doing an album, and I already had this mixtape that at the time, that mixtape brewing. Mm-hmm. Needless to say, the album never made it to do anything because we never finished it because I started messing with them. When I dropped the mixtape didn't do anything that I expected it to do, and just after messing with them, music was just like, I'm sitting here wasting my time with this when I can go over here and be in the streets and make money. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just felt like it was wasting my time, so I just fell back. I was still writing, but I mean, just fell back. I wasn't writing songs. I was writing like freestyles. Like I told you in Philly, you just gotta be ready.
Yeah.
Anybody can come up, yo, what's up? We want to battle. All right, well, let's get it popping.
And it's crazy to kind of touch on that. I would say it's crazy how like I've heard that story several times where artists be like, man, you know, I was trying to do it, and I just knew I'd make more money by getting into the streets full time. But it's like, to me, like, man, artists have it's so many artists with talent. And there's a lot of them that try to do this that can't, but you have the ones that can do it. But it's just the circumstances, they end up trying to make it happen. Like you said, in your situation is you was focused and you was ready to, you know, make shit happen. But unfortunately, the people that you was dealing with kind of slowed that down and then kind of made you lose interest in it, which sucks because you was focused, but it was you having to have to depend on other people to make this shit happen. And then, I mean, ultimately, and good, I mean, you're here now. I know you're not dealing with that now, so you're good. But we see so many bad things happen. We hear the stories, or even like say with Meek, we knew Meek, or I mean, I can only go off of Meek. I don't know him personally. I can only go off of the video. So of course we seen him on videos going viral, him freestyling, but he was still in the streets. And then he had the situation he got into where he now just kind of freed himself for it. But he went through so much bullshit just to get out of that situation. But I mean, whether it's you in the streets and the police running into you and doing something to you, or somebody in the streets doing something to you, it's just fucked up when you work, when artists are focused to make something happen and they just got to deal with bullshit on the back end that pushes them back to it. And my thing is, I want to ask, from then to now, because obviously you're back doing music, we're sitting here talking about it, what made you get back into it? And like, what can you say that you learned to kind of like avoid from running into that situation again?
Getting back into it, like I said, I was still like just like writing, I mean, like little freestyle type drinks, like, you know what I mean? And I would like, people always ask me like, I mean, I know you got something new, let me hear something. And I mean, spit them, and they be like, yo, you too hot to not be making music, like, let me do something. And then some other people are like, yo, come to the studio or whatever, I want to get you on a track. So I go there, do a track or whatever, and they be like, what's up, you ain't working on nothing? Like, I mean, people kept asking, it's like, all right, I'm gonna get the people, you know, get y'all what y'all asking for, and now I'm back at it. And what I've learned is just, you can't believe the facade people put on. Like, everything be a facade, you know, an illusion. They'll make it really seem like they doing something, and they really not. That's like half these people on Instagram.
I was just about to say Instagram.
You know what I'm saying? Instagram have you thinking somebody is Big Meech when really they ease up. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like people do a lot of fraud on the gram, especially it's so easy to fraud now on the gram, like in 89.9% of the gram, these people be frauding. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they really be broke, talking big money shit, clothes, they really going to Gucci and then taking them back, leaving the tags on type shit. I know. I mean, you feel what I'm saying?
Or some niggas just getting balls with the heat press and getting the green and the red and then getting the vinyl on they shit and then it's like Gucci.
You got chicks, I mean, with the apps making their bodies look better. You see her, she look like a gang of tires. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so it's just so fraud. I mean, you see her on the gram, she got the Coke bottle shape looking all good. Go see her in person and it's like, Yeah,
it's totally different.
I mean, me standing next to you, we look like the number 18.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
ain't nothing wrong with you eights, okay?
Ain't nothing
wrong with you eights.
I'm not saying. I never said that. I never said nothing was wrong with them.
Eights need love too.
I'm just saying.
The number 8 is y'all need love. It's all
I'm just
good.
saying, stop fraud for the gram.
I got you.
Maybe
And see, what's crazy
being
now?
big is beautiful. I don't know one ugly big woman. A bigger one, however you want to. I don't know.
Is some out there.
I don't really know too many. Like a lot of the bigger women I've ever seen be like some of the most gorgeous people ever. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So I'm definitely not knocking them. What I'm saying is, be comfortable, be you. I mean, be you. Don't worry about your weight, none of that. I mean, be beautiful. I mean, you feel what I'm saying? Don't be on the gram doing the little slim shit and your shit not even proportioned now because you going through the app trying to make it look like you got a fat ass when you got a flat ass.
Yeah.
I mean, trying to make it look like you got a flat stomach, but you got a fat stomach. Rock out and be you.
Lizzo was letting y'all know it's okay to do that.
She wildin', but yeah. And I like Lizzo. She definitely
I think she's allowing that space to where females can feel more comfortable with who they are.
As you should. Be comfortable in your own body. That's like shit. I've been short all my life. You think I give a damn about a tall person? I don't care about being tall. I'm stressing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
Yeah. Fuck, you said, I'm mad right now. You said something I want to touch upon and I cannot remember. Okay, so I want to say, how do you move different now? Compared to then, as far as if somebody does approach you with the whole...
I need your whole background. Like, I mean, I gotta really go and see what the hell you've done and not just hear word of mouth. Like, back then, I was young, so I knew what Cochran Records was. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I mean, oh, this home of the independent labels. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I worry bet. Yeah. I mean, not knowing that this home of the independent labels, but that independent label have to really be doing something. And them dudes was broker than me. I had more money than them. There's no reason. I'm paying for my own damn studio time and all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? If you ain't, you gotta be... Hold
on. Was you signed to some cats?
Yeah, I was signed to them.
So you were signed to them. So what was their role in your career at that time?
They ain't did shit for me. I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
What was it supposed to have been? Like... Because I would assume that if I signed to a label, and I've never been signed, never been approached to, but I would assume that either they providing like making sure production is good, I have studio time to record, and they of course recoup somehow. But
right,
I would have never thought that.
It was times where this like came like later when I was really like, all right, this shit is weird, like, you feel what I'm saying, and left. But it was times where I paid for the studio time. Like out of my own pocket. I told you what I was doing back then at that time.
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? One thing they did do was I had a live band for all my shows. The dopest shit ever. Like, performing with live band is like super dope. That they did provide. I had every show that I did, I had live band behind me. You know what I mean? So that was dope. They messed up a lot of situations for us. Like, my homeboy was a songwriter. And he had a song for Jamie Foxx, and he wanted to buy it. He wanted to buy 2 songs from him for like 15,000 apiece. Now, this dude is a nobody. Nobody know who you is.
Yeah.
I would have took that. You know what I mean? Boom. You feel what I'm saying? We broke. You know, get your name out there. They was trying to get all these like super extra points on it and all. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, they don't know you at all. So this is not a known, you're a nobody. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta just take what you can get at that time and get your name out there. Yeah. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
And then let that shit come off the success of the record.
Exactly.
And then you can talk that shit.
They fucked that all up.
I get it. I want to say I get it because we hear these topics of know your worth, and if you do this, make sure you get that, and make sure you get that, don't get fucked over. And we see so many people get fucked over in the industry.
Right.
And I'm assuming that that's the reason why they did all of that. But I totally agree with you. You have to put it out there first. So say if I sell him the song for 15,000, if he buying 2, that's 30. But let's see what the success is off those records. Because if they pop, he's gonna want to come back. Then other people gonna be like, damn, who the fuck wrote these songs for you? Then that's when you say, okay, I need this and I need that and I need that. But if you don't have nothing to negotiate with them, then it's like, okay, yeah, cut the deal. We don't
if I'm 16 thinking of that.
Some people just think money. They don't think, and that's I won't say issue, but that's one thing that we do have a problem with in the urban community and the industry. as to where a lot of people don't see the bigger picture or see how. One thing I like to speak on is relationships. I'm like, you have to build relationships with people. Even though it might not be monetary, you never know who knows who knows what.
Facts.
I can give you some kind of game here that's going to help you out to where you can make your shit boom. Or you can give me something, it's just build a relationship. Everything isn't money. So if I do videos and you do this, maybe we can speak out some kind of business deal to where you do this and I do that.
Mm-hmm.
But we still kind of coming out good on each end.
Exactly.
So it's the same with that. It's just people don't take the time to see bigger pictures. Always, I need money and I need it now. But you kind of hurt yourself. It's something that we need to work on in the industry. It's just my opinion. I speak on that a lot with people, and I'm like, relationship. And I used to hear relationships all the time, and it took me finally like going out and meeting folks and networking, and like I never knew what it meant until within the past year. And just off of that, just people running into people, it's like, hey, this dog, so we're going on, and you chop it up, and then they might tell you something that you wasn't aware of, and you just learned some shit that you can take back and you can use.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta work on this shit, man.
That's a fact.
One thing I would like to go into right now is the next segment of the show, which is the breakdown. For those that's not familiar with the breakdown, what it is where artists can break down their lyrics or give a backstory to a verse of a song that they feel that you should hear. Whether it's some bars where they knock you over the head with them, or like I said, they just telling you like the backstory on why they came up with that verse. Do you have a verse that you wanna break down for the folks?
Yeah, we can use the one we used as a video.
Okay, cool.
Depending on my mood.
So whenever you ready, spit the verse for them. And
Oh, you want me to spit the whole verse?
yeah.
Alright, so start off, I said I had a dream I got signed and it's gonna happen. Been through a lot of bullshit just to fill Jacksons. Back in the day, haters told me I should quit rapping. Home of the crab in the barrel when I'm still snapping. End of the show, encore when we still clapping. These niggas all need eyes cause they still acting. They bring the lights and the cameras when it's time for action. We bring the knives and the hammers and we get it cracking. I drink the Henny cause it replaced my pill habits. And I ain't never got high just to feel savage. I've been there, I've been through hell and been back. That's why everything is fire where I put my pen at. Worse of the wise. Shuzzy spit bars and hurt prize. All black suit on Ferragamo bow ties. Gotta keep it with a nigga when a nigga float by. 2Ks when I ball cause a nigga so live. Tell him run up if you wanna and Strizzy you fuck your fun up. Wifey only bitch and she want me to put the gun up. Cheating with the heater from sundown to sun up. You get shot either way if you're sundown to sun up. I'm a Gemini, my mood switch. I'm calmer on some goon shit. Henny make your bitch taste better, Uncle Moon shit. Depending on what mood I'm in, checks getting fucked up. Young nigga with the shit, so don't you get it fucked up. I'm trying to put my niggas on, the others getting tough love. They was MIA when I was down bad and fucked up. Shrizzy getting stocky, ain't no way that they can stop me. Pull up on the Aki, 100 rounds up in my choppy. Fuck around and spill a nigga noodles for the broccoli. Said I'll fuck around and spill a nigga noodles for the broccoli. Hear him sneak dissing, flex on them and tell them keep listening. Claiming that they flexing, how I'm flexing, we gon' see the difference. Ball on them, go hard and never fall on them. Ride till the wheels fall off and never stall on them. Trying to do my thing, ain't got no time to be patient. Bar so hot, I'm in ciphers with Satan. L to the face and Henny my only chaser. I was trying to see the mills like Meek before the chasers. Hellraiser, I smell like money, you smell paper. I ain't pulling, I ain't trying to leave a trail when I be blazing. Like shit.
Hey, I'ma say when I heard that, because I listened to it. I saw the video, because you got a video for it. Oh, of course, because we said that was the damn video. I'm tripping. Anyways, I saw the video, and when I heard that damn, what you say, going through the bullshit to Phil Jackson's, I was like, I fucks with that shit.
Yeah.
That probably went over y'all head, and I'm gonna let him break it down how you wanna break it down. But that line up, I was like, oh yeah, I fucks with that. And one thing I'm gonna say, please don't take offense. I don't like comparing people. I like to say who people kind of give me that feel of what I'm hearing.
So
and when I hear that, you familiar with Corey Guns? I know you gotta be familiar with Corey Guns.
Yeah.
You kind of give me that vibe, like it takes me to like I feel like I'm listening to Corey Guns, and I fuck with Corey heavy. Bar wise and flow wise, just listening to you, like the voice and the deliverance a little bit, I hear Corey Guns.
That's the first time I ever heard that, and like me, I don't like being compared to people, but I mean, when you compare it to certain people, it's a compliment. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause Corey Guns definitely get busy with the bars. His flow be stupid, like, so yeah, like, you know what I mean?
And I'm gonna let you break it down for the folks.
But the breakdown, like, alright, starting off when I said I had a dream I got signed and it's gonna happen. Of course, like, I mean, I literally had a dream that I got signed and it's gonna happen. Like, I mean, when I say I've been through a lot of bullshit just to Phil Jackson's, if y'all don't get that, like, I mean, Phil Jackson, coach of the Bulls, I mean, I've been through bullshit in my life just to fill some money, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, so I mean, that bar do go over some people head. You gotta know sports.
Yeah, you gotta know sports.
Yeah, if you don't know sports, then you won't really, you won't really get it. But yeah, so been through a lot of bullshit just to fill Jacksons. And when I say like back in the day, haters told me I should quit rapping. I literally had people back in the day like, "Yo, you're horrible. Stop rapping."
I still hear it to this day.
Now, those same people that used to say stuff like, "Oh, you're horrible. Stop rapping." Now they're putting fire signs under every freestyle that I put out. Strizzy get busy, because they already know. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that was motivation to me.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? You telling me, when somebody tell me I can't do something, I'm gonna show you that I can, because I can do whatever I want.
And that's what you're supposed to do. Anybody that ever talk shit in DMs, all they did was build me up, and I appreciate it. I thank you. I don't get mad at that shit, but you have niggas that take offense to that, and when they see you, they ready to punch you in your fucking teeth. Mm-hmm. But it's like, I don't get mad. I use it as motivation.
I laugh, man. I didn't had like literally rap in front of somebody and they no. He corny. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now it's a whole different ball game now. Yeah. Now motherfuckers hear me rap. I'm not even all the way done my shit. I'm in the middle of 8 bars maybe, and they sitting there like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? It's a different ball game. I used all that. I don't even want to say hate. I used that negativity. I mean, it was negative to me. You feel what I'm saying? I used that negativity, and I made that shit a positive. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's how you're supposed to do it. I don't want to be rude. I ain't mean to interrupt you, but I like that you pointed that out.
No,
that's what you're supposed to do.
But man, like the rest of the bars to me, like, like it's really self-explanatory. I had a few that might go over your head on there, like, you know what I mean? Like all right, when I said Henny make your bitch taste better, Uncle Moon shit. Y'all, no one really gonna get that unless you from Philly and you know who Uncle Moon is. Uncle Moon is my homeboy or whatever, and he just say like crazy as shit on like Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that. Yeah. So one day he tweeted, he said, "Man, Henny make your bitch taste better." So we was laughing. I said, "Yo, I'm gonna make that a bar. Watch." And he was like, "No, you ain't. You can't." Now you feel what I'm saying? And I came out the joint, sent it to him. Henny make your bitch taste better, Uncle Moon shit. Cause I get what he's saying. Like, nah, you just drunk. You know what I mean? You feel what I'm saying? You just like, damn, like, you just all in it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just pretty much how that bar, you know what I mean, went. Like, a lot of stuff, I mean, home of the crab in the barrel when I'm still snapping. I mean, Philly is a crab in the barrel city. Like, you feel what I'm saying? If you start getting up, they try to pull you right back down. Like, you feel what I'm saying? But I'm still snapping out here. I'm still killing shit. I get on any beat and I'll thrash anybody.
That's here too.
You know what I'm saying?
That's here too, niggas. It's crab in the bucket.
Yeah, like, I mean, so it's like a lot of shit self-explanatory.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, something that you said, and then I'm gonna see if you can give us any other terms we might not be familiar with. You said Aki. Did I say it right?
Yeah, Aki.
Aki.
Yeah.
You said that in there. That might have went over some people's head. Now you gotta let them know that's some Philly shit. Cause that's the only people I've ever heard say that, other than the game when he did Meek Mill, because he was trying to talk like a Philly nigga when he used that word.
But my guy Mozzie say Aki a lot too. But Aki really is like that's like really like Muslim terms.
Gosh, okay. See, I'm not familiar.
Yeah, like, I mean, so like if you was, I'm like, what's up, Ak? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that's Muslim shit.
But see, like, Freeway is Muslim, right?
Yes.
So I'm assuming that's why I will hear it from him.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Like, I hear another term up, bull.
Bull, yeah. That's like, I mean, that's like y'all saying like, what's
bull.
up? What's up, boy? Or whatever y'all use here. Like, nah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, what's up, my nigga? Like, nah, I mean, the bull. Like, the nigga over there. Like,
what's some other terms you can probably put?
Joan. You know how y'all use hoe? Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we in that hoe? Or they in that hoe fine?
Yeah.
We use Joan. Like, damn, that Joan fine as shit. Or I could
I've heard that
Joan. Or we going to the Joan over on 57th Street. Like, you know, Joan is a person, place, or thing.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
But you gotta use it right. I just seen somebody try to use Philly slang on a billboard or something, and it was like, you know how what's the saying to say? Home is the best place or something like that. It said like Joan is the best place. Nah, you can't use it that way. you can't use it that way at all. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, can't do it, man.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna ask you this. This is a learning lesson for me. Philly rappers. Mm-hmm. Me not being from Philly, of course I'm familiar with the names I mentioned earlier. The more mainstream or more popular people in Philly. If you was to tell me I need to go listen to 5 artists right now to kind of get a feel of Philly, and that I need to study. If I was to ever go to Philly one day, I said if I was to move to Philly,
it gotta be
mainstream underground,
already popping artists. I'm gonna say,
whoever you think I need to listen to
on the rise artist.
Who you putting me on to? It don't matter who they are. Who you gonna put me on to that I need to know before I go to Philly?
All right, on the rise artist. Well, this artist, he's from Philly, but he live in Atlanta. You got my guy News Huddle. He's fire. You can check him out.
Okay.
You got my guy Jizzle Rose. You can check him out. Jizzle's from Philly, but he sound like a LA nigga. Like, I mean, so if you into like LA rap,
yeah, I fuck with
him. My guy, Plain Wayne. Wayne is he crazy with it. Who else? Dolce. My guy Theo Dolce, and I'ma say Tor. You may have seen a video of Tor. He was rapping for Meek on like a little tour bus or something, going off the head rapping.
I can't recall. I ain't gonna lie.
He fired. Like he got a buzz. I mean, right now.
Okay.
Yeah, he got a super buzz in Philly. But everybody else that I just named to you, we ain't really. I mean, they ain't buzzing like that. They need to be. I mean, because they all good artists in their own way.
Gotcha.
Oh my God, how did I forget my guy Young Sick, man? He's
bar heavy.
Bar heavy. I taught him how to rap. Bar heavy.
I'm gonna search these people that you mentioned.
I guarantee you.
I'm gonna search.
When you listen to him. I mean, especially Sick. I mean, Sick is he called himself my protege. Like, I mean, it's my little brother.
Gotcha.
He fire. I mean, but yeah, search all of them. I mean, I show love to my guys. You know?
That's what's up, man. And you would have had some people that to say him, been like all the mainstream rappers. Yeah. But I like that you was like, nah, I'm gonna let you know who you need to hear.
You already mainstream and you already popping. So you feel what I'm saying? Like I'm one of them people. I posted something on IG the other day. Like, I'm here to build my brothers up, not break them down. You feel what I'm saying? And people that's already popping, you already popping, and they're not reaching back to to help us or nothing like that. Mm-hmm. I want to, while I got the opportunity, while I'm trying to build myself up, also I want others to be getting on that same level, especially if I fuck with you like that. I mean, and those guys that I named, I fuck with like I got a personal relationship with everybody I named, except for Tor.
Okay.
I mean, Tor's, he's buzzing though, but I just like his music. I mean, I knew Tor when he was like younger or whatever, from being at the same playground, shit like that, but we don't have like a real,
gotcha.
Relationship.
I have a question. Your opinion. In a battle, right now, because we see what Meek is capable of, and Cassidy is getting back into that battle arena. Meek versus Cassidy. Who you got your money on?
Alright, I gotta say this. Is we talking like they're going
URL battle tomorrow? URL battle
face to face?
Yeah.
And we saying like both of them like right now?
Yeah.
I think I'm going with Meek.
You going with Meek?
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess I think I'm going with we know what?
If we was talking about old Cass, then for sure it would have been no doubt in my mind I'd have went with Cass. But like Cass now and the stuff he's saying in these battles, I'm a pass on Cass.
I'm gonna be honest, like my name is Dogsta The Problem, and the problem comes from Cass. Like I took that from Cass.
Right.
So I've been fucking with Cass for years.
Yeah, me too. I used to be a punchline heavy bull, like everything punchlines.
The disaster battle was cool. I liked it. He did the joint with
Goods.
Man, with Goods.
He got killed.
The first round, I was like, okay, Cass doing this thing.
Right.
He got it.
And after that, he lost you.
After that, I turned the shit off. I turned it off. I was like, I can't finish watching this. Like, I felt bad.
Yeah.
As a fan, I could not finish watching Cass. And I was like,
I'm sound no better against Arsenal just recently too.
I've been waiting for the battle. just yesterday I was looking for the battle on YouTube, and I still cannot find the battle because I gotta pay for that URL.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's on the app. Yeah, I pay for that.
I'm broke. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm a super heavy, like battle rap type of dude. Like, you know what I mean? So I go on there. I pay for that.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
And see, I be waiting for them to just put it out, but I'm like, damn, we done seen another Arsenal battle since then on YouTube.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
now since they got the app, it's a little different. You know what I mean? They not really dropping them on YouTube as frequently. They put them on the app first, and then months later they drop it on YouTube.
Damn, man, you just let me down because I was hoping Cass Cass always say he winning. He always say he done won the damn battle, but everybody else say different.
I ain't trying to play Cass, but Cass
just be honest.
3,000 and whatever he say his record is. But really, we ain't never seen you battle nobody other than like when you used to do the shit on the radio, battle when he was winning, and then the freeway shit came and he did that, and then I don't know him battle nobody else, but he always had bars crazy that's one thing you can't knock from him. But now I don't know, he just
so on Meek part, because now you got me thinking I might have to roll with Meek on this one. But as far as disses go, we seen him and Drake. I can't think of no he ain't even really focused on diss records. Now his mind is somewhere else on this prison reform shit. Right. But to me, I liked his diss record to Drake. But to me, people wasn't trying to hear that shit.
I didn't like it, and I'm a super Meek and super Drake fan. I'm a fan of both. The reason I didn't like it because I know what Meek's capable of because I grew up with Meek, basically. You feel what I'm saying? While Meek was growing up, I was growing up and watching everything that he was doing. So I seen Meek before all y'all seen Meek. You feel what I'm saying? So I know what he could have done. He, as far as dissing and battling, he could have killed Drake. Yeah. If he would have just rapped. He was doing too much of wanting to go to the internet and whatever else he had going on with his life. He was doing too much of that. If he would have just rapped, that shit wouldn't have went the way it went. I promise you that.
And I guess what I liked, I was listening and I'm like, okay, to me, I felt like he was speaking truth or shit that he knew about that the public wasn't aware about. So even when he mentioned the whole, when we was, at the movie theater and a nigga from Grand Hustle pissed on you, T.I. people pissed on you, you ain't do shit. I thought that was funny as fuck. I was like, if he would have said that, if that wasn't Drake, niggas would have ran with that shit and be like, oh, this nigga got pissed on, but because it was Drake, I felt nobody ran with the shit.
No, that's a fact.
After getting attacked on back to back and then whatever else, it was like, damn, well, he done got you twice, so it's kind of too late.
You know what it is? You know why people I think ain't run with it? It's because Drake ain't known to be no street nigga or no tough nigga. You feel what I'm saying? He's a light skinned nigga that raps and he sings. Drake don't even really rap about no gangster shit.
But after that though, we got some kind of gangster records from Drake. I'm gonna be honest, I stopped listening to Drake after Thank Me Later.
Goddamn.
Yeah, because I fuck with Drake. So me being from Houston, right, at that time, I'm an artist. I know a lot of dope artists in the city. You mentioned one, Killer. Say that. We have a lot of dope artists in Houston who doesn't really get, don't have that, I don't want to say platform, but they haven't had that shot to where we can tell y'all everything about Houston. So I fuck with Drake. We heard him on the November 18th joint. I was like, okay, he freestyling on the June 20. He did a song over June 27, which is what we know about. Okay, I'm gonna fuck with him. I'm listening to something like, damn, he got bars. I heard him on Forever, the original Forever, without Eminem and Kanye and Wayne. Well, Wayne was on the original with Kid. And I'm like, man, this nigga Drake nice. He kept giving us shit verses, and I'm like, okay, when is the album dropping? Kept delaying us. Thank Me Later came out, and I was kind of disappointed because he had a delay. It took too long, and the anticipation was too big. And I felt that album could have been better based off his other material that we've gotten from him. And then all I would hear was Houston. And I'm like, okay, now you repping us a little too hard. And I felt that, damn, what about our artists here? Put them on some songs. You got Bun. And at that time, to me, I felt everybody always ran the Bun. Anybody needed a verse from a Houston artist? You see it yourself. We have so many fucking artists down here. We got the Slims. At that time, we had Comedian now. We had Killer. We had...
but they might not fit with what he got going on.
But this is how I took it. I felt like, and to this day, it's calmed down. But I felt like a lot at that time, people took our culture. They used our culture, but they didn't use our artists. So I felt some type of way being an artist, and I know I've got bars. I'm not saying look for me, but I'm like, we have other artists in the city that's just as dope. We see you take pictures with these niggas, but we don't see them on your records. So example, Drake had a show he did down here where he had Mo City Done, the Zero Mo City Done freestyle playing. Everybody in the crowd, slow, loud, and bang. Now everybody word for word, and Drake tried to stop that shit, and they did not let that man finish his performance because you don't stop the Mo City Done.
You don't.
You familiar with the artists? You said that you listen to these artists. Where is you putting on your people outside of our city onto our artists?
Sure.
So I felt some type of way just being a nigga from the city that rap at the time, and I did stop, but what really got me back fucking with Drake is I gained a lot of respect for him after back to back. I heard the first diss record, the charged up shit, and I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, charged up wasn't that.
When he did back to back, I'm like,
he was so.
oh shit, this nigga got me jamming. This is a diss record, but it's more so with goddamn.
So strategic with how he did that because he made it a club song, so it's like everywhere you go in the club, you gotta hear him dissing. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
It was strategic. I'm sitting there like, yo, I think I'm fucking with Drake again. I'm like, wait, Meek gonna reply, and I'm like, Meek, I'm out on Facebook. Niggas like, nigga, you tripping? Meek is not gonna reply to this shit. Meek is not gonna come harder than back to back. I'm like, y'all niggas tripping. This Meek Mill we talking about.
Right. Yeah.
Time going by and I'm like, fuck Meek, you got me looking bad.
We got you looking bad. I'm here. Everybody like, what's up with your Philly move?
Yeah, man, and then I had to admit it on Facebook, and niggas like, oh, you jamming Drake now? And I'm like, yeah, I gotta fuck with Drake now. So I still haven't went back and listened to Thank Me Later. And, I mean, not Thank Me Later. What's that? Take Care.
Take Care is...
Nothing Was the Same.
So
like,
wait, you haven't heard Take Care at all?
Nah. Because I had partners that jammed and niggas had the memes on, oh, man, you gonna be crying, use your tissue box ready. And I'm like,
I don't care what nobody say. You gonna be crying, whatever. I ain't trying none of that shit. Take Care was one great, well put together album. That shit was... That's a classic to me. People try to say, Drake don't got no classic. I don't give a fuck what you say or who you talk. That's a classic. Yeah. I think me personally, I can't take myself back into that moment. Knowing that I've looked past and I'm able to listen to him now. I just don't think, I don't want to say I don't think, I just haven't have to want to go back and say, let me listen to his older shit from the time period that I wasn't fucking with Drake. Yeah. But I start jamming him after that and I'm like, okay, he talking his shit, he got some songs where he on some gangster shit, but Meek, what the fuck happened? But yeah, but I mean,
because of that, that made me fuck with Drake.
He may have like some gangster reference or something like that.
I mean, that's what I mean.
I mean, yeah, but like I said, but like Drake, that's why I said, I mean, when we first started talking about, like, people look past him getting peed on, pause, I mean, that situation that happened, they look past it because it's like, no one looks at Drake as a tough guy. I'm not saying like he's a bitch or he pussy or something, but like no one looks at that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a difference. If somebody did that to Meek, then we like, what the fuck you gonna do? Like, cause you a street nigga. Yeah. We know you was in the streets. Like, I mean, what you gonna do? Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? That's like somebody doing that to me. I mean, if you somebody that know me, then you know something happened after that. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you know me, you know something happened after that. Like, yeah. You know what I mean? That wasn't just some sweep under the rug. And if it did happen and I didn't do nothing, yeah, I'm gonna get clowned for it because people know how I move. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Not saying like I'm a thug or something. That's something I would never say, but I ain't no pussy.
But it ain't even that. I guess we live in a meme world. We see 50 Cent get away with it all the time with the memes. It's like everything is meme, and that's what happened after that. And then around that time, we even seen Drake get clowned with the Dada. He brought Dada back, and it was memes everywhere. And it was like at that moment, I'm like, oh yeah, niggas about to be memeing and everything. I'm like, damn, ain't nobody catch the whole piss. Okay, never mind. And then Lil Duval confirmed that she was like, yeah, I was there that night. I didn't think nobody was gonna say anything about it, but yeah, I was there that night when the nigga pissed on him. I was like,
is it weird that I want to know, like, how did this even occur? Like, what?
That's what I thought was gonna happen. Nobody questioned it.
Somebody, like, that's what I really
nobody questioned it after that.
Like, I need to know, like, how did this happen? Like, was it a mistake? Like, was he using the bathroom and you happened to walk up or something?
I think they said the nigga was drunk. They said it happened in the theater. I think they said the nigga was drunk or some shit and just peed on him. So, I'm about to go back and look at if Duval.
So, like, all right, he was drunk. Like, did he just say, I'm going to pee inside the theater, and it just happened to get on Drake, like, on some accident shit? Not be like, oh, I'm drunk and it was an accident? Or did he...
He thought Drake was a urinal, a light-skinned urinal. I don't know. I don't know. And that's what I thought would have happened was niggas was going to question what the fuck happened.
I'd have been beating homie drunk ass. Try that shit.
That's all I'm saying. But we passed that. Drake and Meek is doing records together. They freestyling together at Diddy house, so they good. Everything is cool. We're gonna move past that. One more thing I just want to get your opinion on, man. Of course, recently, I don't know if you was big on Juice WRLD. I wasn't big on the music wise. I'm not gonna sit here in the front, yeah, but I am familiar with him. I fuck with Lil Bibby who signed him, but I mean, they had to have like just spark like just a thought in people's head, like. The whole situation. You're familiar with the situation, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy how you're up here and then just something, I don't want to say so small, but one little thing can happen and you wiped off earth. And I know people said in his music he referenced, popping pills a lot and this and that. And to me, that's what music has become. It's been more so celebrating the fiends instead of
the hustlers.
Because at one point it was the dealers.
Yeah.
Then it went from the dealers to being the fiend being celebrated. And we hear this so much in our music, and we always hear artists say, man, we gotta stop. Let's stop sipping lean. Let's stop popping pills. Let's stop doing this.
And they ain't really.
But it doesn't happen.
This how I see it. People do stuff for clout. They see something like that happen, and then they want to come out. Oh, we need to stop doing these drugs. When behind closed doors, they're still doing the drugs. They just, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't familiar with no music from Juice WRLD. I don't think I know one song that he ever sung.
Maybe the Lucid Dreams though. Huh? That's the one I'm familiar with.
Lucid Dreams. I don't know how that go.
I still see the shadows in my room.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know it word for word. I'm sorry.
I don't really listen to people like that. I told you, I'm
the radio you don't listen to?
I don't listen to the radio at all.
Gotcha.
I'm an R&B dude. I get in my car right now, and you may catch me banging some Meek, or you may catch me listening to myself, or some of them artists that I just named to you earlier.
Yeah.
Mozzie.
Shout out to Mozzie. I fuck with Mozzie.
I fuck with Mozzie heavy. You know, I got some Nip in there. Drake, Hove, Rod Wave, Gates.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't listen to rap.
Damn, man, I kind of feel some type of way. You ain't mention nobody from Houston. You ain't fuck with nobody from the city.
I don't listen to not one person from Houston. Oh, Killer. No, I mean, I got Killer. I mean, the joint he dropped, I'll definitely still bang that.
I'm gonna name one artist I think you should listen to.
Who that?
You ever heard of Dope Easy? If you jam Killer, you done heard of Dope Easy.
Yeah.
You fuck with Dope Easy shit, or you ain't just had the chance to just jam?
Never really had the chance to really listen to him, but I know who he is. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Man.
But yeah. So
bar wise. I mean, we got nigga Propane. I mean, my opinion, Propane. I fuck with Propane.
I know Propane can rap. I know I've heard it. I'm not saying that's not something I listen to.
Gotcha.
But I've heard, like, I may have heard, artists. There's other artists that come on, and I'm like, oh, I might know the song or whatever because I hear it.
Yeah.
But it's not something, like I said, if I get into my car and boom, once that aux going, it's only a certain amount of rap that I listen to. Other than that, it's going to be R&B, like I told you, I don't want to pick up on nothing you niggas is saying. I don't want to accidentally use a damn word that you're saying. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be honest, it's bound to happen.
It's bound to happen definitely. Like, you know what I mean? But what I'm saying, it's gonna happen more if you listening to a certain artist all the time. You're bound to fuck around and might say a bar that he said and not even know that you did that. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that had happened to me before. Like, I mean, I was listening to a certain artist, and I mean, boom, and I'm writing some shit, and I'm like, damn, this bar fire as hell. And I thought about it, like, hold on, go back and listen. Like, oh, yep, erase, nope. But it wasn't on purpose. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So I didn't even put it in my shit.
I've had it happen several times. Well, not even that. It'll be I say the shit before the next nigga said. Example, I did something over Esther Dean and Lil Wayne's Drop It Low. And I was like, roll you over like dope, like homie in that ass. And then Ludacris had the song with Nicki Minaj, My Chick Bad, and he was like something dope. And I'm like it was similar. And I'm like, motherfucker. And I had
that happens a whole lot. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And it's like you can't tell somebody like, yo, I really wrote that before he said that. Like, you know what I mean? Because he's the mainstream artist. Like, you feel what I'm saying? That they're like, who are you? Like,
exactly.
You're biting them. Like, no, I really wasn't. Like, you know what I mean? Just great minds can think alike at times. Like, that's effective. Like,
I said that on because by the time I released the mixtape at that time, his song was already out. My song wasn't. And I made a intro to that song, like a little skit, not skit, but like just interlude. And I was like, yeah, I want y'all to know, like, man, great mind singer. Like I had this shit before Luda said it. This was already recorded and everything. And his song came out. I don't want y'all thinking I stole from that nigga, man. It's
like you said, man. It's bound to happen. So it's like, that you can't stop. But me listening to artists and not really trying to get no inspiration or nothing that, I mean, off of what they do, like, you feel what I'm saying? It's different. Oh, I miss on artists too. I listen to Lil Baby a lot.
Okay.
I mean, some of the Baby also.
I'm fucking with the Baby. I'm starting to fuck with the Baby.
He just sound the same on everything to me.
Yeah.
I mean, like flow wise, but he be killing shit, so I don't even really care. I don't care. I mean, Jadakiss sound the same on everything for 100 million years, and he's still top 5 dead or alive.
I fucks with Jada. I'm waiting on this Freddie versus Jason part 2. I fucks with Fab heavy. So I'm waiting on them 2 projects. I
listen to Fab periodically.
I like There's No Competition Soul Tape Fab.
Yeah,
I like that Fab. The Summertime Shootouts really ain't my Fab. The Freddie versus Jason Fab, I fuck with that. I like
SS2 was fire.
Fab.
Summer Shootout 2 was fire.
They cool, but to me, in my opinion, they cater more towards the females.
It do, I mean, but...
And it ain't my Fab where it's just like bar, and that's the Fab I fuck with. So,
right.
Like, I like the female-friendly songs. Don't get me wrong, this project got a good amount of them, and they jam, but it's just... When I listen to Fab, like even with Jada, when I hear Jada, I want bars. When I hear Fab, I want bars.
Yeah.
That's what I like from them two artists.
I feel you.
So it's like the radio friendly, the mainstream songs is like they cool, but I mean, So Into You is one of my favorite Fab songs. But I like Fab on his bar shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how. Speaking of being on a bar shit, we about to get into my favorite segment, which is the last segment of the show, which is to come down with artists come down to the booth and, you know, spit some on the official What Go Dine beat. But before we get into that, man, I want to thank you for coming through. Appreciate you. Shout out to the folks over at Higher ENT, Prince Easy, the homie KO, The Conspiracy. Cookie, just, you know, shout out to y'all. They had a showcase. And the homie right here, man, won the showcase.
Facts.
Had a good amount of artists out there. And if you don't mind me asking, like, how did that feel once you found out that you did win that showcase? Because it was a good amount of y'all, and y'all all was dope.
Yeah. It was definitely some dope performances and everything. It felt good. Man, shout out to everybody that was. I'm not gonna name all y'all because I don't want to miss somebody. But y'all already know, I mean, that I rock with y'all. I mean, I got a lot of numbers and social medias in there. You know, when we plan to you know, do some work and stuff like that.
Cool.
But that was a dope feeling. When I found out, you know, all I can do is say alhamdulillah. You know.
Cool. I felt bad because I ain't never judged no shit before. And I was like, man, I don't want nobody mad. I actually had one, it was some artists. I don't remember their names, so it ain't like I'm calling them out. But it was, to me, they wasn't together. It was like they was all over the place. Like everybody was just screaming on the mic. And to me, if it was more organized and everybody gave each other the time to shine at their moment, I would have, you know, gave them a higher score. But it was just, I couldn't make out and just enjoy the performance because there was so much going on. And they did question. They was like, why did y'all give us a low score?
I mean, it was some people in there not even rapping their own stuff. Like, and...
Wait.
Yeah,
Wait.
So I ain't gonna listen. I'm gonna keep it offended. If they get offended, that ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't care. You know what I mean?
Well, on that note, because the same group, they started performing some song. I think it was
Somebody else song.
NLE Chopper or something.
Yeah, I mean, and
I'm like, is we judging this?
Listen, I'm saying I was rapping it, right? And I'm like, damn, how I know they song? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I'm ready to like, nah, y'all ain't getting no points. But they said what happened was because we told them they was moving too fast for us to. They gave us this long ass scorecard back and front. And I was like, yo, we got to do the score. I'm like, y'all need to give us more time to write these scores down and fill out whatever comments we have. So that's like, okay, we're going to try to find a way. So that was a way of spacing it out by letting them perform other nigga songs or play. They had the DJ play some other music,
but
so they had the mics.
I'm not going to perform. Like, they was performing they shit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I can't do it. Like, I mean, when they started off, I thought it was... like they had their own version of that. I'm like, okay, and I mean, I'm rapping some of it because I know like maybe like the first 6 bars of it. Like I don't know that whole song, like I mean, but I kind of like it.
Well, you know, I might just the person, you know, they singing that nigga.
Like, you know what I mean? So my homeboy said, no, they're going like bar for bar. There, like, I was like, oh, well, that's different. Like, you know what I mean, whatever floats your boat is what type of time I was on. I was on the tip. Like, listen, man, I came here. I'm like a sniper. I came here to, set up shop and kill, and that's exactly.
And
what
this man jumped out into the audience and performed.
I'm gonna put on a performance.
Jump back on stage and everything.
Shit, they better be lucky right now. I'm a little out of shape. I mean, when I was cut up like a bag of dope, my shirt would have been off. You know what I mean? You feel what I'm saying? I mean, took the shirt right off. You know what I mean? I'm a performer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna just stand there and rap. Yeah, I got bars, but I want you to see, like, I mean, I'm trying to paint a picture to you when I'm performing. Let you know that I really believe and stand by these bars that I'm sitting here rapping to. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit there and just no, fuck that. I'm live. You see, I was the first person to jump up on the speaker. You just show me respect up in this jump. Yeah.
Well, thank you for coming through. Like I said, man, let the folks know where they can, keep up with everything from you, and just remind them what you got about to drop.
Follow me on Instagram at Astro Inch. That is ASTROINCH. Follow me on Twitter at Astro Inch WP. Shit, follow me on Snapchat. Stro57. December 31st, depending on my mood, my tape will be dropping all streaming sites. Go to YouTube. I got about 3 videos on there. If you check my Instagram, I've been dropping like a freestyle or so every every day, counting down to time for the tape to drop. So yeah,
that's what's up. Of course, make sure you following me at Dogsta _the_ problem. That's DOGSTA _the_ problem. You should know how to spell the and problem, so make sure you spell the first name right. Make sure you following the Core 94 at the Core 94. If you want to, set up interview requests, you can go to the website. The link is in my bio as well as the Core 94 bio. Set up link requests if you want to submit music to get played on the station throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Submit that request to the website. We're about to get into my favorite part, like I said, which is to come down, and we'll get with y'all later, man. Chill.
Depending on my mood, December 31st. Strizzy. Astro. Check it. I'm fucking the paper. Just fucked up some commas when I was with Weez out in Vegas. You know that gang, bitch. Ask your co, and if you don't, go and ask your hoe. She gon' tell you about Strizzy. Short, cocky, and I get busy. Glock 4-5, but the letter hold 50. Yeah, with the shit, so no matter who with it. Got a gun, better run and go get it, cause I keep mine. Call your hoe, but she probably hit decline. Cause she give it head while I recline. All red out the gun. Street side, fuck the hoe 3 times. Bitch, she get the peace sign. Ill. Fucking up commas. Dripping designer. Chillin' with your baby mama. I'm fucking the paper. Niggas is haters. Meccas is girl in my lineup. Strizzy on some other shit. Fuck a bitch that I leave it no cop. I ain't cuffin' shit. I ain't tryna let a bitch. She call me babe. I just called by a government. No black like the government. Call my tech black. Yeah, so when I shoot it be stuttering. Like shit.
Appreciate you, man.
You already know, man. Shout out my dog.
Hey, it's going down. It's going down.
I ain't know you, man.
It's going down.
West Philly days.
It's going down. It's going down. Yeah. What Go Dine, man? It's your boy Dogsta The Problem, host and creator of What Go Dine. Just want to let y'all know, man, it's been a fun run, but What Go Dine has come to an end. Not necessarily meaning this, the complete end is not completely over with, but as far as the show goes, there will not be any more What Go Dine show. What does that mean? I plan to still give y'all some kind of content that would be under the What Go Dine brand, but as far as a full show, I am putting an end to that interview style thing. But there's other things to come. This does not mean that I will not be with the Core 94 anymore. I will still be Core 94, my voice. So, like I said, man, it's been fun. I appreciate everybody that's played a part in What Go Down, whether it was the guests or anybody that's had any input, any feedback. The station, thank y'all. I've met some people, some dope people, got to meet some people that I, been wanting to meet and just hadn't had the chance. Been very educated on the show. Hopefully y'all were educated as well if you've, watched any of the episodes. If you haven't, man, please go back and watch, the different episodes that's out there, whether it's the Dope Beezies or Boss Lady J or FMG Laces, different people episodes, man. It's been a fun run, but it has come to an end. I'm trying not to cry right now. No, but it's been fun, man. Me being an artist and being able to just chop it up with different people and play, whether it's Bones, something simple as Bones or Uno, man. I just hope everybody that came through honestly enjoyed themselves. I appreciate it, but it just had to, finally come to an end, man. This ran this course, and who knows what the future holds. I'll be working on something else, so y'all see what that is in the near future. But right now, it's murder time. I gotta get back on my rapper shit. It seems like motherfuckers forget that I spit, and yeah, I'm about to get back on my rapper shit, man. I tried to hold a lot of shit together and make shit happen, but just
there's changes that happen in life, and I've had some recent changes, and I gotta align things up with the way they should be. So right now, Go Dine, the show is not happening no more. But thank y'all. Stay tuned to your boy. That don't mean stop fucking with me. You know what I'm talking about? It's still going down. What Go Down, man? Yeah.